48 hours, that's all you get. Think about the last conversation that just stopped. You matched, you texted a little, and then nothing. No fight, no rejection. It just went quiet. Here's what actually happened, and why it was never about you. Every match starts a behavioral clock, not a metaphorical one. Research on motivation and behavior shows that three things must converge. Motivation, ability, and a clear trigger must converge at the same moment for action to happen. In the first 48 hours, all three are naturally aligned. After that window, motivation drops, and the trigger never comes. The conversation doesn't die because someone lost interest. It dies because the window closed and nobody moved. The first message creates a dopamine spike, novelty, possibility, a little excitement. But dopamine is not loyalty. It fades fast. By hour 49, the other person has opened the app 4 more times and seen 12 new faces. Your conversation has slipped 3 screens down. You didn't get ghosted. You got buried. There's a difference. Once you know this window exists, every conversation that mysteriously died suddenly makes sense. It wasn't your personality. It was timing. You were operating without a deadline in a system that runs on them. That's a fixable problem. So why does that 48-hour window actually close? It usually comes down to 3 friction points nobody talks about. Friction point number 1, no clear next step. Most conversations stall because neither person creates a micro-commitment. Without a question that requires a real answer, or a shared detail that invites a follow-up, both people are waiting for the other to lead. Friction point number 2, the rapport trap. There's a myth that you need days of texting before you can meet. This is exactly backwards. Long text chains don't warm people up. They create ambiguity, and ambiguity is the #1 reason people go quiet. Friction point number 3, the vague ask. Saying, "we should hang out sometime," puts all the decision-making work on the other person. Vague options cause decision fatigue. The fix is a specific, 2-option ask that makes it easy to say yes without thinking. The ask is what creates the next level of rapport. Every day you wait, you're just creating a reason to be forgotten. Most conversations that go quiet do so between hours 24 and 72. Timing is the foundation of everything. So what exactly do you do? Here is the 48-hour playbook, the specific timeline to move from a match to a confirmed date. Hour 0 to 6. The first message is about being specific. Signal that you actually looked. Specificity builds credibility instantly. Your goal in the first message is one thing: get a real reply. Not a laugh, not a ha-ha. A real, engaged reply that opens a thread. Hour 6 to 24. Your next message has one job: create a small agreement. A question that requires a genuine answer. Think of it less like a chat and more like a handshake. Each message is a small commitment that makes the next one easier. Hour 24 to 48. This is the moment most people skip, and it's the only one that actually matters. You have enough of a thread to make a specific ask. Not, "we should hang out." A specific activity, 2 time options, and a tone that feels easy and confident. Zero pressure. If they say yes, you have a date. If they say they're busy, you have an opening. If they go quiet, you know. You didn't waste a week. The window closes at 48 hours either way. The only question is whether you used it. Every match you've ever lost to silence had a 48-hour window, and it closed before you moved. Not because you weren't interesting enough, not because the other person wasn't serious. It's because the window existed and nobody moved. Now you know. The playbook is simple: a specific opener, a micro-commitment, and a smooth ask, all inside 48 hours. That's not a trick. That's just how human behavior works when you stop fighting it and start using it. If this finally explained why every conversation dies before it becomes a plan, drop "window" in the comments. I read every single one. And if you know someone who's been stuck in the match chat ghost loop, send them this video. It might change how they date forever. Now here's the problem nobody talks about after you get the date. Most people show up and immediately undo everything that got them there. In the next video, I'm breaking down the 3 things people do in the first 10 minutes that quietly kill attraction, and exactly what to do instead.